It was just perfect because as you said it, he just slowly... He was already going.
It was far too late. You don't need it right here just yet, but you can put it in your thing if you want.
How the Lens of Truth works is it's never required, but it is helpful.
Yeah. It's never required, but God, would I hate playing without it.
And keep in mind, it lowers your magic meter when you use that.
Yeah. It just shows, like,
Yeah, you see it, yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell if it was in the green or the red.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, then every time you walk through a door...
Common theme, but it's a lot better on the 3DS.
One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the dark. And yeah, and the game right here is just like, get the Eye of Truth! Get it!
Yeah.
Get it, please! Because I think, on a first playthrough, if no one's really leading you, you would enter the Shadow Temple without the Lens of Truth.
That's what I did. I did have Din's Fire, but I did not have the Lens of Truth.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Why am I supposed to fucking care?
Because the story.
Because I believe how the Shadow Temple is written in Ocarina of Time's lore is I believe this is where they bury it. Like, it's in the graveyard.
I think that's what they said.
The Shadow Temple is... It's a tomb for some... Like, it's not royalty. It's not the royal tomb, but it's like a certain tomb for a certain type of people.
Tomb for thieves.
Maybe. Kind of like Arbiter's Grounds in Twilight Princess, which is the prison. That's Hyrule's prison. I love that place. It's so cool.
Nice.
What's the fucking...
You missed a room in the last one.
Did he?
So there's just fucking nothing in there?
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Was amazing.
Oh my god! I just so badly don't care.
Take him on.
You play the Sun Song. That's what I always did.
There was a fun map. He's mid-slap right now.
Playing the Sun Song makes it easy, especially against those mummy guys where you get frozen instantly.
Yes.
Oh, the oblongs?
So there are... Yeah, so that's right. This dungeon introduces Gibdos.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Gibdos are redeads, but mummy stuff, so they freeze more. They freeze faster, freeze for longer, and they do more damage. But, fun fact about Gibdos, if you shoot them with the fire arrow, it burns all their bandages off, and they just become a regular redead.
Fuck you to hell. Nah! Fucking...
there's like 4 of those guys in one room in the bottom of the well.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Gibdos?
It's a room full of coffins, and each coffin,
yeah.
you have to light the torch on fire in front of it.
That's right. I'll try to get the item right
That room sucks, because it made me use Din's Fire like 4 times in a row.
Just to burn them all?
They're all like just far enough apart.
Oh, do you not have the fire arrows?
You can't use them as a kid. Like you
Oh,
said.
yeah. No, I literally was just talking about that earlier.
And I also didn't have them, but...
The map.
Nice.
Why do I think that was the item?
I don't know.
How do you get that item?
You need to progress.
Do you get it just from doing that little puzzle in the center? Does it
No,
just
because
drop
that
the chest?
opens the...
that opens the thing.
That opens the way. There must be another path. It's been so long. I didn't research on the Shadow Temple before we did it like I did with the Water Temple.
I just played this one, I should remember.
That's why I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I was like, Bryce is playing it. I'll just let him lead the way.
According to the map, there's like a corner in that second room. Like if you keep going, through that next one, and then like back right, I think. That must be where the item is.
Well, Burger, why don't you talk about this guy more often? He has a Sonic Adventure retrospective.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. I think it's that front one, yeah. Boss fight.
Ah, dead hand again.
It's the same one you just fought, remember?
Except this time, if you use the Lens of Truth, you can find him.
I don't recommend it.
He's right there.
Because you would need bombs too.
He's got 19 of them. Raring to go.
It was too much work for me. I just got grabbed a bunch.
Dead hand, spare me. I do know that he does the same damage. He has all the same damage values, which means you can kill him a lot faster as an adult. Because like as a kid, he has the same health as a kid as he does as an adult. And since you do more damage as an adult, it just...
I bet if you get him with the spin attack and the bunch of extra hits that you got
Spin attack with
he dies.
Spin attack with the big Goron sword, he just drops dead. He's just gone. I mean, technically you can do that with as a kid if you use the Deku stick, because the Deku stick has the damage output of the Master Sword.
I forgot about that.
I think that's so funny. Not because they
fucking what?
not because they wanted it to be like that, but because they forgot to actually put something there.
Accident.
Which makes the Ganondorf fight as a kid possible.
How many sticks do you have? Just enough.
Yep.
Now you get shoes.
Is this where you get... Okay, yeah.
Fresh kicks. You'd have to. Where else is there?
I suppose. I haven't been paying attention to the map, really.
Nice. Another thing that you unfortunately have to go into your inventory menu for.
Hover boots!
You only use them like 3 times, though. If even.
This is hands down the most situational item in this game.
I used it in the little bit of the Gerudo Fortress that I was doing. I think there's a section where you like kind of have to. There's a room. I don't know if you can picture it. There's a room where there's like a table in the center and there's 2 patrolling guards. And if you enter it from ground level, and there's a pathway leading up that you just straight up can't get to because the guards are patrolling just right. But if you go somewhere else, you come in over the top. And you come in over the top, there's a platform in the center, and then another platform that leads into like a different hallway. And it's just long enough where if you use the hover boots, you can get, you can get from the center to the center platform. I don't think you'd be able to without.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You know you can shoot the guards, right?
What the?
Okay, so you didn't.
No.
There's so much bullshit in this game.
Do they die?
No, you shoot them with your bow and they become unconscious.
Why?
Literally.
Please remember this.
Oh my god. Like, that's not even me being like, Bryce, you're so dumb. That's me being like, game, why don't you tell people this bullshit?
I figured, like, I'm not necessarily against these people, and they're, like, closer to human than every other enemy, so I'm not meant to be violent against them. But no, I'm just dumb and wrong.
I was wondering why you were struggling so much with that area, because it's like, yeah, it sucks on a first playthrough.
I thought it was just garbage stealth.
Ooh, that one's got a skull.
Oh, you got the boots on.
Yeah, he's been walking around with those for a while.
Slippy slide.
He turns into Melee Luigi with those on.
Yeah. You can hold on to him. There's a sign you might want to read in here. There's a sign you have to read in here. I'm just gonna say it.
That's not a terrible idea.
Yeah. Oh no, it just tells you right there. Make my beak face the skull of truth.
I believe the skull that is, like the one that you're supposed to move it to, is always random.
Oh really? Oh yeah, because mine was like, mine was the second one.
I don't believe it's always the same one. So there's a little bit of your trivia for the day.
That's pretty cool trivia. I like that.
Because in theory, like if you're speedrunning this game, you want it to be one of those 2 skulls.
Yeah. Mine was that one that's on the right.
Was it?
Yeah.
I usually get one that's on the left.
Well, luckily mine's farthest possible.
Yeah, I was saying the longest one to get to.
Speedrun.
Basic Alan shit. Oh, we're just sitting up.
There we go.
I was wondering, like, why isn't it doing anything?
Oh, you changed direction, and it screwed you.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how that works.
Because then he couldn't like grab.
Oh, because he was on an angle. Yeah, because he was on a weird angle. Yeah. I usually, cause like, I know in this game when you, or most other games, when you roll off of a cliff, you'll get more air as you jump off. The hover boots work the same way. If you roll as you're coming to the edge that you're hovering over, you'll be able to make more distance. Because the hover boots aren't based off of how much...
Yeah, okay.
The boots aren't based off of how much distance you travel. They're based off of time.
Oh, that makes sense.
Gibdos.
Oh, yeah. You might want to just play the Sun Song here.
Why do my fire arrows not work?
You didn't equip them.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually... What?
Press the C button that you want them attached to.
Yeah.
That's so fucking weird.
I suppose that... Oh. Do you have to use Dense Fire?
Maybe.
Let's find out.
Maybe he's just not active yet. He's not ready.
No. You're
no,
wrong.
I've got a point.
I'm just trying to see if what I was saying doesn't work in this game. Thought it did. I know it works.
Is that just Majora's Mask?
It might
again?
just be Majora's Mask. Because I guess you could tell which one I play more often.
Yeah.
No, fuck off.
This is good. Play the Sun
What's the
Song.
sun song?
Right down up. Yeah. Look at him, he's mid
Yeah,
grapple.
he's ready. Nice.
One fell swoop. I'm excited for 5 years from now when we get to Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Because in the Ikana Valley, which is like the desert area, quote unquote, there's a lot of Gibdos and Redeads, and there's a Gibdo mask you get,
Yeah.
which makes you become like one of the Gibdo,
And
so they don't pay attention to you. When you wear the Gibdo mask, all Redeads and Gibdos that you see are dancing, just at
Nice.
all times. They're just doing random dances. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This room gave me trouble, unfortunately.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Because two of them you walk through, and then the other one, like,
You don't.
how are you supposed to know?
Okay.
Hello, Reaper.
The blade.
Oh, the shoes are gonna fuck me.
Say the slippery shoe, the Luigi shoes.
You only need them.
Go with the iron boots. Trust me. More traction.
You only need them like one other time, and it's at the end.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what else he needs there. Like I know he probably needs them for something, but I can't remember what it is.
They tell you that you need them for the last room before the boss, but you don't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've never used. No, I think you do.
I think I was able to just make the jumps. There's like enough platforms where you can just make the jumps. Maybe I'm wrong.
You're probably right,
I have
and
two
you.
fairies right now, don't I?
Yeah, you played it more recently than I have. I know that if you time your rolls properly, you can roll underneath the blades.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Yeah. Okay. Fuck you, I guess. Okay.
I'm on a barbecue
Probably a
sauce.
fucking reach, but.
Nah, you got it.
Wanna give me that shit?
But not the thing itself. There's a grippy.
Oh.
Yeah, you know.
A grippy.
You know what I mean.
Cool if it stops the Reapers. Cool if I could fucking see.
Unfortunately, these guys don't stop.
Yeah, I don't even know what door that opened.
It's like directly behind the Reaper from right there.
Ooh, over
Perfect jump.
Is this the room I think it is?
With the
No.
shortcut. Shortcut later.
That is in this room,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There's a room later that has like 3 chests in it. And the one that's visible has like 5 rupees in it, but the one you use your lens of truth to see has the key. I know for a fact there's something like that in Master's Quest. Master Quest, Shadow Temple, does so much garbage like
Yeah,
that. There's so much of this is the required item, but you need to stay with the lens, and it's like, ah!
The Master Quest is on 3DS too, right?
Yes.
Did they change it at all?
Nope.
Good.
That's the only version I played is the 3DS version
I'm gonna
of
do
Master's
that.
Quest. Do it. Master's Quest is fun, but there are a lot of puzzles that you will solve and be like, what the fuck?
Sick.
Like, there's the one I talk about a lot in the Down Goes Cavern, where you have to make all the precise jumps with the lit up stick.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, like, most of them aren't difficult, like, oh wow, that was a brain-taxing puzzle. Most of them are just like, really? I can do that?
Yeah.
And the puzzle's not figuring out what to do, it's figuring out how am I supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I guess that was stupid.
You're actually, like, technically done in that room. In this room.
Yeah, so this is a shortcut for later.
Yeah.
Cool, glad they showed me it.
To the boat.
I love the boat. Boat's like 5 minutes before the end of the dungeon, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh, we get to fight my favorite. Yeah, my favorite boss in the game. Bungo Bungo.
I just spammed arrows.
Yeah, that's how you beat him.
Okay.
that's how you win the fight.
They made it look like you were supposed to use the hover boots, but they just made it harder.
Yep, the hover boots make the boss so much harder. I don't understand why anyone uses the hover boots, because like I understand the idea of it, where when he bangs on the drum, you get height, and like it's trying to like cancel out that. The issue is that when you fall with the hover boots, yeah, it just crumbles.
Yeah. There is. But
you know how to kill that thing, right?
Yeah, in the bone.
Okay. I was like, it's not required. I was just wondering.
I finally found out what those little sparkles are for.
What are those sparkles?
One of them shows up underneath that guy when you kill him. Those sparkles on the ground that the fairy targets.
What?
If anyone kills that guy, you'll see.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Honestly,
There's one right by the split between going up to Death Mountain and going down to Goron City. Like, there's like a pole, and there's just sparkles coming out of the ground.
I'm gonna kill him there.
Little white particles.
Huh.
Those are tanky fucker.
Yep.
Sparkles.
There's sparkles in the 3DS
Is there?
version.
I was saying, I can't say I know what the sparkles are for. Well, what are they for?
You can play songs. Like I think at this one, if you play the Zelda's Lullaby, you get one of the like just full heal items.
Seriously?
Like the little like white glowy thing.
White glowy thing.
It's literally just like an orb.
Oh, the not fairy fairy?
Yeah.
The fairy that works as a fairy, but you can't catch it in a bottle like a fairy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, in the 3DS version, there's sparkles.
Well,
They're just mean to you.
I guess I learned something new today, because there's so many spots that Navi does that, and I'm like, I can't say I know what you want me to do
And
right
I just
now.
straight up looked it up. According to the other ones, or some of the other ones, you have to play the Scarecrow song.
Yes.
What?
So yes, it's 100% optional. So the Scarecrow song, it's a song you don't get in your menu. How it works is you talk to a scarecrow in at Lake Highland.
Yeah, I talked to him.
You talk to him, he tells you to play him a song, so you pull out your ocarina, and he's like, "Oh yeah, play me a song." You make the song yourself.
Ooh.
You choose what the button inputs are. So whenever I play this game, I always do up down, up down, up down, up down, up down, just so I can remember it. And he cuts you off after like 10 notes. And if you come back to him as an adult and replay that song, he's like, "Yeah, I remember your song. Talk to my brother." And then once you do that, you have the Scarecrow song, where you play the Scarecrow song when Navi goes to these certain points, and his brother teleports there.
Yeah.
You can hook shot to him and get like different like pieces.
There's
of
one of those right at the end of this dungeon for hearts.
Yes. Yeah.
And I was like, I want to get up there because I have 2 hearts and I'm going into the final boss.
Yeah.
But yeah. Maybe I will make a Scarecrow song. Maybe I won't.
I like the idea of it. I like the idea
Yeah, it's
of
fun.
making the song. But if I'm not going for 100%, I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I play this game, I'm always like, yeah, I'm going to go for 100%. And then I get to the part right before Lord Jabu Jabu's belly, where the best, like the oh, what word am I thinking of? Like the best route for 100% is to get the piece of heart from the fishing minigame at that point. And I
don't like the fishing
I
minigame.
hate the fishing minigame because it sucks, it's boring, and if you fail, you have to leave, come back, and pay another 20, 30 rupees. And it's like, that's bullshit.
That's just not
like,
even
that's just
fun.
not fun. It's just dumb.
It's the most fun I've had in this game so
Dude,
far.
the fishing minigame blows.
I didn't really like
It's
it
fun.
either.
The fishing minigame can be fun if you're kind of just
doing it.
playing the fishing minigame to play the fishing minigame.
Oh, you
Well, I guess I
it
died.
doomed you. I didn't know it happened like that.
He teleports and just goes. Nice shoes, Link.
Yeah.
I thought I would only get the 5 hearts.
As far as I remember, there's a ferry where the shortcut is.
Yes.
Yeah, in that pot.
Instead of putting because most all Zelda games will put a fairy right in front of the boss room.
Mm-hmm.
Ocarina of Time usually has like a room or two beforehand. He's back.
He's back.
Oh, nice.
Do you think he's here as like a clue to what to do?
Kind of.
Fucking not.
I think it's just like him in combination with the fact that you can go through the other two is like, okay, how do I get through the third one?
I would say the issue with going through the other two is that the person can think this is useless because I can't go through it.
Yeah, you could think that one's fake.
Yeah.
Or you can think, how do I get
figured
through
I
it?
figured it was fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't blame you for thinking that at all.
Yeah. I went back and forth like 4 times.
Yep, and you're just like, I don't know where to go, because you would just assume it's fake, you don't go through that.
Yeah.
I say it's not like they haven't.
This is the fuck you hallway.
Yeah, there's so many Skeletullas.
Yeah, at least you kill him in one hit as an adult.
You kill in one hit, and your arrows and your hook shot can go through their armor,
Yeah.
which is nice. So if you see their shadow, or if you see them above the ceiling, you can just snipe them.
I thought that was a pit.
Oh.
I don't... No, I can't say there's no pits, because there are pits up ahead.
Yeah, the next room's the pit room.
Yes. Not like pit,
But like,
but pit. Not pit, not dark pit.
yeah. Nice, I forgot.
And
I
nice
was
use
like,
of the-
wait, hold on.
He's levitating. Alan's got the Spidey shoes. Alan's a certified Luigi man.
Yeah. I didn't... Oh, never mind. Oh,
Barely. It just got him. They jumped hard, so it
really
doesn't matter.
rewarded. Woo.
Oh, that's what happened. Watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling.
No, it's only
That's not the Skulltula she's talking about. She's talking about wall masters. Or floor masters. Those are the hands that fall from the ceiling and warp you back to the beginning of the dungeon.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, no.
Ugh.
What?
Yeah, you're supposed to just take that one to jump down to the low platform.
Yeah.
I know, but why didn't it let me just hang there? It kicked me off.
It might have been because of the blade.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the.
I'm assuming the game said you don't have enough, like... Because this game doesn't do, like, a climbing hanging mechanic.
Yeah.
So they're probably like, oh, there's no room for you to climb up.
So you're going.
So you're
down.
going down. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like that's the thing a lot of older games did.
Man, I always thought, like, as a kid, like, nice. Snuck right past him.
Link gets decapitated. Oh no!
As a kid, I was like, yeah, sign of a good game lets you hang on ledges. Oh no.
We're the type of guy to get excited about the fire level in a Mario game.
What?
If you being able to hang by a ledge means it's a good game.
What do you mean the fire levels? I'm confused.
I was remember making a joke that every single Mario game has a fucking fire level at the end of the game.
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about like in like a 3D platformer, like some games would let you hang on ledges, some you would have to jump all the way up. It's like, bro, come on. Like,
No, I was thinking, give me some examples.
I can't think of any examples right now.
What would Assassin's Creed be classified as?
Well, that's a different game. That's an Assassin's Creed game. I'm thinking like,
Well, then I don't know at all what you're talking about.
does Jak and Daxter let you hang on ledges? Probably not.
I was gonna say, I've never played that.
But Ratchet and Clank almost certainly does.
What do you mean by hang on?
Like,
Burger, stop. Just, this is fucking awful. I hate this.
Like, I need to know.
Like, instead of having to make the jump from, like, lower platform all the way up to top platform, you can jump and hang, and then be able to pull yourself up. Like Kingdom Hearts, first Kingdom Hearts, you can hang on the ledge. You don't have to make the jump all the way up, you know?
Oh, okay. So it's okay. I think I understand now. Because this game, you hang on ledges when, like, if you're climbing up a block.
Like, if you miss a jump, you grab.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I get that.
It's not just Doom.
I was saying I need an example of a game I've
It's
played.
so hard to think
Because
of an example
holy
for
shit,
that.
your brain just shut down.
A great game lets you climb on any wall.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that was just me as a kid. I was like, this platformer doesn't let me catch on ledges. This is fucking stupid. That's why, like, whatever platformer I was playing that didn't, I started playing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, oh, yo.
Kingdom Hearts, let's go!
I think you're objectively wrong, but, I mean, you cannot like them.
I don't think you can tell me I'm objectively wrong, but...
About Kingdom Hearts being bad?
Yeah.
In all honesty, I think you should take the boots off.
Yes.
Your traction's fucked. Those
How am I
makes it
supposed
hard.
to... Can I jump that?
Yeah, you can jump all of these. You need the boots, like, at the end, maybe. I think you can...
I'll say most,
stitch 'em.
unless it's a really long way, but you can usually just jump it.
Mhm.
Especially with, like, a nicely timed roll jump.
Or just a regular ass.
Yeah, also
Mini boss.
Stelphos.
Ah! Ooh.
One like awful platform to fight this guy.
Yeah,
too.
this sucks.
I hate this fight. I've fallen off fighting him before.
Mhm.
It blows. I don't know why, but in my memory, I thought that there was 2 here.
It's 2 on the boat.
That's
There's
right.
4 on the boat, actually. They just keep coming.
That's right, they do. I don't even fight the last 2. I killed the first 2 and I abandoned ship. Because you can, before the boat starts falling, you could.
Oh, okay.
If you know it's coming, you can just hop off as soon as you get near there.
That makes sense.
And then Navi warns you that the boat's falling. Like
After
you're like 3 rooms away.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Look at that one using that spin attack. Is there? What kind of is?
What?
I was asking if there. I was wondering if there was a spin attack in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
God, I really fucking wish I could see it.
There's like a charge attack, and it's different for every weapon.
Yeah, the big,
Yeah, I can think of the charge attack.
the
Like,
the swords charge attack is the spin.
The great swords charge
yeah,
attack is a big spin.
Yeah.
The spears is like a bunch of thrusts.
The spear. I like the spears.
I like the spears
Spears
a
are
lot.
awesome.
Spears are fun. But I mean, if I play
I
that
didn't think
game,
we were gonna make that.
if I play that game, I'm always gonna be using the Master Sword.
It's just good. It's good, and you don't have to worry about it breaking.
That's why I use the Master Sword, because I hate weapon durability in games.
I like mixing things up though. Like
Breath of the Wild does it
Get
really
ready
well.
for 3 houses, boy.
Yeah.
As I was saying, Breath of the Wild does it really well, but I hate weapon durability. 3 houses, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a part of the challenge.
It has never been in another Fire Emblem game.
Really?
First Fire Emblem game to have that.
Really?
Yep.
I
Do you-
feel like it
which-
just makes sense for the drama.
Which do
though.
you prefer? Weapon durability or no weapon durability?
I like weapon durability for basic weapons, and I hate it for the rune weapons. Because it's fucking annoying when a mirror can only be used 20 times.
Okay.
This is a London Truth situation.
Wow. Yeah, London 2 doesn't use up as much magic as I thought it did. I mean, it's still helpful to have that big magic bar that you have.
Yeah. I had to look up why it wasn't working at some point, and it was because I was out of magic. I didn't even realize it used it.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. It was too stupid.
That's the only place I tried before.
Yeah, so that block can be used to stop the spikes from jumping down so you can explore.
Yankees.
The stone,
The stone umbrella. Stop throwing the blades.
Really, that's what they refer to it as, the stone umbrella?
I like that. that's.
I guess that works, but I mean, it's funny.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, there's a point you can get in between both of them that'll grab both of them.
Yeah, and then at that point you have to go around the backside, lest you get crushed.
What?
Like, what I did is why.
You can go from the left right here. You can just go past the block.
Oh yeah.
You can just go around the block, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
What are you talking about?
If you push the block to the end, I think you can push it to get up on top of these platforms. But like to get it to the end, you'll have to pull it now, because otherwise, if you push it, you get crushed by the first spike thing.
Well, yeah.
Let's go to our room.
Yeah, because you just need to get up there to get the key.
Mm-hmm. And there's a little side room to your left. I think it's a chest. I think it might even be a key.
I thought
there's that one, and then there's one to the left too.
A gold spatula.
Okay. Just something in there.
Missed twice, went nah, not worth my time. I mean,
It's just
it really isn't. Well, he wasn't that full, so that's nice.
None of that was worth my time.
Did you get any of the arrow upgrades?
You can get arrow upgrades?
Sorry, the arrow, like, quicker upgrades.
Oh,
Never mind.
I don't think so. Do you get one from the minigame?
Which one?
The shooting minigame?
Yes.
Okay, then I got one. I
What?
think.
Did you get and shoot all the rubies?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it goes from 30 to 40.
Oh yeah, I have 40.
Okay, and then in Gerudo, once you're done with all that shit, it goes from 40 to 50.
Oh, okay. Done with all that Gerudo
Push it
shit.
in.
Well, now that I found out I can shoot the guards,
It'll be a lot easier. We'll get to that when we get there with in here.
I'm not excited to go back and shoot the guards and just find out that
Wow,
I'm stupid.
It's 10 times easier, yeah.
Because I was like trying to play this like a stealth game, and I'm like, wow, this is just bad. I'm crouched behind this box, and it can still see me.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's possible to get the last guy without shooting him.
It must not be, because I walked.
It must not be because you just didn't do it. I think that's all it's in here.
Okay.
I
don't know where a locked door is though.
There are 2 areas you haven't explored yet in this room.
Oh yeah.
There was where you fought the Stalfos guy. You took the left. That's where we are now. There's a right you could have gone, and then down the other direction.
Oh dang.
All right, so you were wrong, and I do need the other boots.
What?
There's another way. Well. Okay. There's another way back to that platform. What was I gonna say though? It was definitely something important.
I know this
Oh,
one.
yeah. So.